Hey, it's Laptop Geek HD, and today we're going over the Acer Predator 15 G9-591-70VM. I left a link in the description below to get a great deal on this laptop, and you also check out all of the user reviews and see exactly what other people are experiencing with it. So be sure to check that out. So I'm going to jump right into it with the performance. This gaming laptop is running the latest Intel Core i7. It's the 6700 HQ. So it's running that 6th generation Skylake architecture. And it has turbo boost up to 3.5 GHz with a base clock speed of 2.6 GHz. So this means it automatically increases or decreases the clock speed depending on what you're doing. So it's a very powerful processor. It's a quad core. Multitasking can be handled very easy, and this thing can handle anything you throw at it. Extremely demanding software, no problem. So RAM is not an issue with this laptop. 16 gigabytes of DDR4 dual channel memory. So the RAM is plenty for any game out there. And it's also excellent for multitasking. You could run a ton of programs at the same time without worrying about getting that sluggish performance. So this model has the GTX 970M graphics card. This is an upper end GPU. It can handle modern games smoothly on high or highest settings. So I'm going to go over a few benchmarks from Notebook Check so you get a good idea of what you can expect with gaming performance. So Grand Theft Auto 5 on high settings with a 1080p resolution got about 67 frames per second. Battlefield Hardline 83 frames per second on high settings. Evolve Ultra settings at 54 frames per second. Dragon Age Inquisition 57 frames per second on high settings. So that should give you a decent idea of what kind of performance you could expect with this graphics card. As you can see, it's running most of these modern games on ultra or high settings smoothly. One of my favorite things about this laptop is it has a spacious 1TB hard drive. You can store tons of games and other data. It also has a 128GB solid state portion, so that's where you're going to get all those performance benefits. Quick boot up times, and just the overall operating system will be much snappier. So this model has a 15.6 inch IPS displays, and IPS displays are great for gaming because you get those wide viewing angles and the colors are much more accurate. So there's also a 1080p resolution, so you get high pixel density and your games will look nice and sharp. Obviously, another good thing about having a high resolution screen is you just fit more on the screen at the same time. You won't have a small window taking up a lot of real estate, so it's also good for multitasking as well. So there's a backlit keyboard so you game in the dark no problem, and there's also a 6-hour battery life, which obviously depends on what you're doing. There's Bluetooth support, DVD drive, it's running Windows 10. It also has a 720p HD webcam. So this model is fairly heavy at 7.5 pounds, but is definitely expected for a 15.6 inch gaming laptop. There's one HDMI port, a mini display port, a Thunderbolt 3 port, 4 USB 3.0 ports, and an RJ45 Ethernet port. So to conclude, this Acer Predator is definitely one of the more powerful 15.6 inch gaming laptops out there. Has 16 gigabytes of dual channel memory. It has that 6th generation Core i7, and not to mention that GTX 970M graphics card. Be sure to check out the link in the description below to get a great deal on this particular model. You can check out all of the user reviews and see what other people are experiencing with it. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.